in the profound book by a fellow whose name's a little bit hard to pronounce, Vishal Mangalwadi, it's called The Book That Made Your World. He actually makes the case today that in the West there are two alarming trends happening which directly affect the work of first responders. He says increasingly crimes have become more violent and they are nearly always perpetrated by young men. So let's ponder that. Young men are perpetrating increasingly violent crimes. And secondly, he says the high rate of suicide, and he coins the expression, these are suicides which he calls death from despair. So these are two things that are happening and we can no longer ignore them. And first responders are having to deal, I was going to say they're dealing with it, but I'm not sure, especially after hearing what Lyndon and Scott have said, I'm not sure that they know how to or are prepared to or have the best resources to be able to handle the impact of this. So this is why I really appreciated Inspector Flood's response, because what's the most difficult thing about the job? It's the men and women that he has to care for. And he doesn't look like a very caring guy. But that's what it is. It's making sure they're okay. And even those two words, okay, or one word, however you say it, are you okay? And we see the sticker. It sounds a little bit cheesy and corny, but I heard one suicide prevention expert say it is the single most impactful thing you can say to someone who may be vulnerable to suicide. Are you okay? Are you doing okay? Because oftentimes when they're not doing okay, and first responders, just to let you know, are more likely by a huge factor in our society to not be doing okay than anyone else. And so if you have someone who is a first responder in your world, chances are that first responder doesn't have many people in their world, and you might very well be in a very privileged position. And simply asking the question, are you okay, can make a huge difference.
We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. For more information about our church, head over to lagana.org.